Hello, my name is Elin and I'm the main producer of this mobile game project, My Child Lebensborn. And I thought that in this video blog I would tell you the story of the project, how it came to be in the first place. Because I guess this game has a quite different starting point than most games. It actually started with a meeting that my partner, sound designer Sven Jacobsen, had with an Indian director called Dheeraj Akolkar. They were working on a documentary film when Dheeraj told Sven about a project he really wanted to make, a documentary film about the Lebensborn children born in Norway during World War II. We thought this project sounded really interesting, and we were actually shocked because me and Sven, having grown up in post-war Norway, have hardly heard about this. And when Dheeraj kept talking about how the children of German soldiers from World War II had been ostracized in Norwegian society, it rang so true with us. Somehow we had also heard that the German soldiers' children, they were less worth than others. They didn't deserve the same consideration, and that is quite shocking when you discover that hatred lies in your culture, in your society, and that you, without really being aware of it, you grow up with these false and shameful and bad thoughts. So this was a major motivation for us. We started up with a documentary film project that is ongoing, where we have the wonderful producer Christian Falk from Gamma Glimt, who is the main producer for the film. And since I have a background in digital media, I thought that we really should use the new possibilities for communicating that we have through digital media to reach other important target groups for this project. Because we really want to reach out to young people, or people of any age, but especially people who wouldn't normally go to the movies to see a documentary film with old people talking about the war, the Second World War being far away for many young people today. So the obvious solution was to produce a mobile game. So we decided to have a transmedial approach to this. We want to make a campaign for war children and their rights to be seen as individuals and not to suffer as children of the enemy. No one should have to suffer for the actions of others. We did long interviews with these children, and they tell horrific stories about abuse and neglect. We have gotten new motivation for our projects through these interviews because they really want their stories to be heard. They were told and made to feel that they were shameful, that they should be silent, and that they shouldn't have been born, they shouldn't be there. And as one lady said to us, I understood that there was something wrong with my blood. I didn't understand much more, I was too young, but that there was something wrong with my blood. These are horrific stories, and a big part of our motivation. For the transmedial approach, we really want the world to hear about this so that their stories are known. We want people to think about the ethical aspects of this. What is it that happens when a people hate? Why do we take hatred out on children? Why do we see the children as enemies, or the children as of our enemies as future enemies? We do this even today. We need to reflect more on this and to see people more as the individuals they are, with the potential they have, instead of branding them as enemies without having done anything. So visibility, awareness, and also a third and very important goal for us is to try to make change for today's war children. Because in all conflicts around the world, children are being born as the result of occupying forces and an occupied people. Fortunately, in the case of the Lebensborn children, the contact between the parents was mutual, as far as we know, and many of them cling to this, that they actually were love children and wished by their parents. But in many conflicts today, sexual violence and rape is used as a weapon to oppress a people. And I shudder to think what the children of these relationships are going through. So hopefully the Lebensborn children and their stories can help us get a better understanding for war children also today, and that our project can create visibility so that we can make a campaign to work for better protection of these children, because they are citizens like you and I, and they should be protected by their local governments, and we hope to give that cause a bit of visibility with film, game, digital media, museum, and campaign. We were so fortunate to meet Sarepta Studio, and also I should thank Østnorsk Filmsenter in Lillehammer, who has been so wonderful in supporting the development of this project, so that we with Sarepta could work on a concept that we think will be engaging and will also tell the story in a good way. And we really, with Katarina, Marianne and the others at Sarepta Studio, it feels really good to be working on a project that we feel so strongly about. And we really hope that you might help us in this as well, which you can just by following us, following this video blog, what we post on social media, and if you like it and you also feel for our cause and want to share our goals, to share this with your networks, so that as many as possible can hear about this and can play the game, watch the movie, and hopefully also support our campaign to better the protection for today's war children. That would be fantastic. So thank you so much for this, for listening to this first introduction of our project, and I really hope to see you here again at a later date. We will keep video blogging, so stay with us. And for now, bye bye, and thank you so much for your time.